Camus advocated for rebellion against the absurd, suggesting that individuals should confront the inherent meaninglessness of life by creating their own sense of purpose and value. This spirit of rebellion translates powerfully to the world of wrestling, where athletes must overcome challenges and setbacks to assert their worth in a highly competitive environment. Wrestlers often face physical and psychological obstacles that can be perceived as absurd, such as injuries, unexpected losses, or the intense pressure to perform. The wrestler's rebellion lies in their refusal to succumb to defeatism. By embracing the challenges and pushing their limits, wrestlers embody Camus' call to create meaning in the face of adversity. Camus explored the notion that even in the face of the absurd, individuals can find meaning through their struggles and experiences. This resonates deeply with the mental and emotional journey of a wrestler. In the world of modern sports psychology, athletes are encouraged to find intrinsic motivation, to derive fulfillment from the process itself, rather than relying solely on external validation. Wrestlers often find meaning not only in victory but in the daily grind of training, the camaraderie with teammates, and the personal growth that comes from overcoming obstacles. This aligns with Camus' idea that meaning can be derived from the journey, even if the final destination remains elusive. In his essay, The Myth of Sisyphus, Camus depicted the ancient Greek myth as a metaphor for the human condition, Sisyphus endlessly pushing a boulder up a hill, only to have it roll back down, symbolizing the futility of existence. This imagery of physical, repetitive struggle can be likened to the rigorous training and preparation that wrestlers undergo. Wrestlers face a continuous cycle of training, competition, and recovery. The physicality of the sport, enduring pain, exerting effort, and persistently striving for improvement, reflects the Sisyphean struggle. Yet, within this struggle, wrestlers find purpose and meaning, just as Camus asserted that Sisyphus found his own form of rebellion in embracing his task. Camus also wrote about confronting the void, the vast emptiness that can evoke feelings of despair and anxiety. Wrestlers, too, must confront their own emotional voids, whether it's the fear of failure, the pressure to perform, or the anxiety that arises before a match. In modern sports psychology, athletes are taught techniques to manage these emotions and perform optimally under pressure. This practice aligns with Camus' idea of facing the void without succumbing to it. Wrestlers, like existential heroes, confront their fears head-on, embracing the unknown and pushing themselves beyond their limits. The wrestler's journey, characterized by the absurdity of effort, the rebellion against adversity, and the quest for meaning within struggle, echoes the very essence of Camus' philosophy. The wrestling mat becomes a metaphorical stage where wrestlers, like existential heroes, engage in their own personal battles against the absurdities of life and the void of uncertainty. So, the next time you watch a wrestling match, remember that you're witnessing not only a physical contest but also a profound exploration of human existence, mirroring the themes Camus illuminated through his philosophical inquiry. Kierkegaard's exploration of faith, anxiety, and the individual's quest for authentic existence resonates deeply with the mental and emotional challenges that wrestlers face. So, let's step onto the philosophical mat and grapple with these concepts, supported by relevant passages. Kierkegaard emphasized the importance of individuality and the leap of faith, the act of embracing uncertainty and making authentic choices despite the inherent risk. In Fear and Trembling, Kierkegaard's exploration of the story of Abraham's willingness to sacrifice Isaac reflects the profound notion of making choices that challenge conventional norms. This theme is echoed in the world of wrestling, where athletes often confront the daunting task of competing against formidable opponents. Wrestlers must take their own leaps of faith on the mat, risking failure and vulnerability, just as Abraham's act of faith defied societal norms. Wrestlers choose to confront their fears and uncertainties in the pursuit of victory. Kierkegaard's words find resonance as wrestlers grapple with their own anxieties and uncertainties, ultimately striving for authentic self-expression in the ring. Kierkegaard's exploration of anxiety is especially relevant in the context of wrestling. He wrote, "Anxiety may be compared with dizziness. He whose eye happens to look down into the yawning abyss becomes dizzy." In wrestling, the abyss represents the uncertainty of the mat, where victory and defeat hang in balance. The wrestler's journey is rife with moments of anxiety, as they stare into the chasm of competition. Modern sports psychology emphasizes techniques to manage anxiety and perform optimally under pressure. Wrestlers, much like Kierkegaard's description, must confront the dizzying prospect of the abyss without succumbing to its pull. The ability to manage anxiety becomes a crucial skill, allowing wrestlers to perform with clarity despite the looming uncertainties. Kierkegaard explored the concept of the self as an ongoing process of becoming. He wrote, "To be that self which one truly is the deepest longing of every human." In the wrestling arena, this quest for authenticity is evident as athletes strive to become the best versions of themselves through rigorous training and competition. Wrestlers undergo a transformative journey, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The process of becoming an accomplished wrestler aligns with Kierkegaard's idea of the authentic self as a constant pursuit. Wrestlers grapple not only with opponents but also with the challenge of aligning their actions with their true selves. Just as Kierkegaard urged individuals to strive for authenticity,